You're here with the Crew Podcast, episode 3. I'm your host, Chris.
Rose Gold.
Big Gunk.
And we're here with our guest today, my man Joe Saunders.
How we doing?
And this guy is, so I just found out about him. He's a living legend apparently in Newport, Rhode Island.
Local legend.
Local legend.
Can we get a hand for that?
Yeah, clap real quick.
Let me tell you something real quick. Back in the day, Boys and Girls Club, when this guy used to come on the court, I used to leave the court. I used to fake an injury. Right?
Ow.
This guy was real deal.
So we got him up here today, and we're gonna talk about the things that he's doing. He's coaching. He's played ball. And, I guess you played ball most of your life, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm a little choked up because I'm like, I don't know you. Like they understand that we had a guest coming in, and then we had to call this guy last minute, and it's like, I'm like, oh, basketball, let's go, let's get it going. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you coming down. Let us know a little bit about yourself.
Like I said, I'm Joe Saunders. I'm from Newport. I rep Newport definitely. I was born and raised here. I grew up in Chap. I lived there predominantly all of my life. And then I lived a little bit in Bayside when I was in 8th grade going to high school. So, I'm Newport born and raised, and I played football and basketball my whole life. I wanted to make it to the league, but obviously that didn't happen, like a lot of people. But it was something that drove me, basketball and football. And as I got older, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I liked helping kids and teaching them how to play and compete, not in just basketball or football, but more so in life. So got me where I'm at today. So
well, when it came to competing, I heard you were the guy that beat everybody out here. At least every time somebody's talking about you so far, it's like they ran away from you, or you were the guy that played basketball 5 different games and then went home, took a shower, went to school, and same thing every day, like basketball, school, beat everybody that's around you.
Yeah, I took some ass whoopings though too. So played a lot of football. I like playing basketball a little bit more, but football was my passion. But like I said, I just had a competitive edge, whether it was I was never like a crazy thug type kid, but when it came to competing, it wasn't too many as tough as me, I don't think, and still to this day. But
What position did you play?
Basketball, I played point guard and shooting guard, primarily point guard. Football, I played linebacker and running back and a little bit of wide receiver.
Okay.
Nice. So you got
a little bit of everything,
siblings?
huh?
Yeah, I got 2 older sisters, Shantae and Brooke McDowell, and I got 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest of 5, Jordan Neves and Eric Whitford.
Switch.
Yeah, Switch. Yeah.
So they played everything too, or?
Yeah, my family's known for sports. My dad definitely pushed all of us. My sisters, everybody in my family pretty much played sports, and what it did was it kept all of us as kids. It kept us out of trouble. It always kept our family out of trouble, and we always had a burning desire to compete, not more so just play, but compete. Nobody wasn't really gonna punk us. That's one thing that we ain't going for. You might win the game, but you ain't gonna win the war. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but everybody in my family pretty much did that, and my dad just put a ball in my hands early, and football too, and just let me go.
I played ball. I love playing basketball. Although I grew up in New York, so that was my thing.
Yeah. My dad from Queens too, man.
Oh, so
shout out Queens.
The competitiveness is definitely there. I don't know. Are you? You know what? I never played either one of these dudes in a one-on-one game or a basketball game.
I'm a fouler. I'm not.
He played on my team back in the day in the club league. That's my man's right there.
What I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't play fair.
Yeah,
I'm very competitive also, but I don't got a lot of skills, so I do a little meat checking.
Hey, it ain't the skill of the man, it's the will of the man. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's right. I play hard. There you go. We play hard, baby. You know what I'm saying? If we lose, you like they did good though. They played a lot of defense.
We tried.
Absolutely.
That was what's up. I definitely was a competitive kid. AAU. I never got a chance to actually go. I heard that you actually before I even going into that. You coach kids at AAU, right?
Yeah, I coach Expressions Elite, a Nike-sponsored team.
Okay.
We're one of the best 17. We go from 5th grade all the way up to seniors, obviously. We're juniors, rising seniors, and we got one of the best organizations in the country. Our 17s just qualified for Peach Jam down in South Carolina. I just came back from LA helping the 17s because I coach the 13U and 14U. But we just came back from LA with the 17s, and we qualified to go to the best tournament in the country.
I know where I'm sending my son. That is where he's going right to you.
So what made you get into that? What made you want to get into coaching the kids?
Listen, Man, a couple years ago, I remember just being in college, just partying, and my boy plays overseas. Absolutely the life. And my boy played overseas, and would be like, "Yo, come help me work these kids out." And I'd always, I'd go to games, and I can see, is this kid gonna grow when he's younger, or is this kid just good for now? And I just started evaluating talent, and my uncle had Expressions Elite. My uncle Todd Qualls, who owns all the Expressions, that's my family stores, and he started a basketball team. An elite basketball team, and he always told me, JoJo, get down. I was kind of lazy, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And then I said, you know what? When I moved from Providence back home, I started working at Thompson Middle School. I said, you know what? Let me get in touch with I'm starting my own AAU program, Newport Defenders. And then my uncle saw the direction I was going, and I just hopped on board because he was family.
Okay,
So this is deeply rooted.
Yeah,
Very deeply rooted. Like I'm like, right. So as far as all right, if you guys all started this obviously in Newport in Rhode Island, you guys get like grants or sponsorships through this because it's hard to get help in this state in general, and there's not a lot for children. So even for you to even be doing that is still amazing and keep it going. Because every time I turn around, I don't really, especially for children in middle school, it's hard for them to have anything to turn to. So I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, do you guys get grants or like sponsorships?
Well, we got a Fortune 500 company with Nike backing us. Primarily the money goes to the high schoolers. But as far as like the middle schoolers, we take donations. But when we win more, Nike sends us big shipments of sneakers. Who I just passed out like 3 or 4 pair of sneakers a day to kids.
Shout out to Nike.
Shout out to Nike. Nike. No Adidas, no Under Armour, none of that. But they send us a lot of gear, like a lot of sneakers, socks, bags, everything, just Nike when we're winning. So the kids, the biggest thing is, let's win, I tell the kids. So we won about 7 tournaments out of the 10, 11. So we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So we ranked number 1 in New England. And on one website,
First time to get a clap on the show, you know what I mean?
On one website, they got us number 2 in the country, which I don't think we are, but I'm going to run with it. So they had us.
That's what's
There we go.
So do you go out and you go out and recruit, things like that?
Absolutely. I recruit, it's crazy because, I work out a lot of kids. I'm training a kid who's getting ready for the NBA draft, Andrew Travis from Portsmouth. And I'm heavy into the training. And I work out my own kids, but the biggest thing is being from Newport, and a lot of the kids on just Aquidneck Island as a whole want to play for Expressions. So it's like everybody wants to be a part of it, but they don't understand the time and the energy, and some of these kids are giving up their livelihood to chase a Division I scholarship, so their parents ain't got to pay for college. So the biggest thing is not every kid can play, and you don't want to be ignorant, but you don't want to lie to the kid as well.
Right.
So a lot of the kids around here can't. We have one kid from Portsmouth, Benny Hurd, who he's really, really good, and he can play, but a lot of the kids can't. So it's like you coach them middle school wise, but when it comes to AAU, it's a whole different ball game. So, some of the kids can't do it, and you don't want to lie to them. You want to be real with them, but at the same time, I still train them and get them better because they might be better at another level, which is nothing wrong with that. There's always levels to everything. So
how can you tell, tell what level the kids are gonna be at?
This is gonna sound ridiculous. I look at when I evaluate a kid, we decide, is he good for now or is he good for later? You got to have a balance because all middle school basketball is a race to puberty. And I was a bigger kid. So you might have a kid that's a peanut and you might have a kid that's a giant. I got to take that giant right now. Nike giving us this money.
Right.
But I can evaluate the kid and I can know, look at his parents, look at his family. Look at his gene pool. Look at the hair on his legs. Does he got hairy legs? I evaluate to the T. Does he got a mustache?
You got to stop everything.
Yeah.
Your hair on your legs?
Yes. If a kid has a lot of hair on his legs and it looks like he went through puberty. He's going through puberty.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, you can see that.
Okay.
Now,
you got
a kid
hair
might have...
boy. You got hair in your... What's up? All right, come with us.
A kid might have hair on his legs and he has a tall family, so he can be like, he's just shooting up quick. But some kids usually, I say about 70% of the time I can tell. You look right at their parents. Oh, he's just good for now. He's stronger than everybody. It's like a bully. He ain't gonna bully the kid all the way up to 10th and 11th grade. That's gonna even out.
So that's why I stopped getting picked for basketball team. That's because my mother and my
small.
father. I got picked back then. I was a center at 12.
So do you have a favorite player that you like to work with, or?
I like to work with all my kids because the kids that don't have the highest talent level work their behind off, because that was me. And around here, I was good, but when I came to AAU and I had to go to Providence and stuff like that, it evened out. You ain't just gonna bully everybody.
Right.
So, but the kids that are, you know, underachievers, those are the ones who work hard. The kids who are talented, usually that's a good saying. You gotta push them harder. You gotta push them. You gotta keep pushing them because you don't know if they're gonna tap out. Like when it gets on a level playing field, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, that's when it evens out. So you ain't just gonna be bigger and stronger than everybody. So you gotta work on your skill level. But you know, you evaluate it and you see what it is. And if usually they're good kids, so you keep them in the program. Maybe we put them on the B Expressions Elite team as they get older if they don't pan out. But usually it looks like a lot of my kids are going to pan out. But I do have a couple kids that just thug it out, just kids I need now.
Yeah.
But they know they got to translate to a guard. Some of my kids are 6'2", 6'3",
But that's good to know because then they get that practice and they get set up for the future. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what, my coach put me in a position where he was like, yo, you're going to be good at this now. But I'm telling you, if you plan on going far, then you're going to have to get your dribbling up and you better get more shooting and move, boy. You're going to have to move or go home in a year after I finish using it.
Nah. But the biggest thing is, man, like, you keep the kids. You know, it's hard for me to cut. I might say I'm going to cut kids, but it's hard for me to do that because they're kids. They're all bigger than me, but you don't want to dog nobody, and I would never do that. But what I will tell them is, it's my job to recruit over you. It's your job to keep your job. And all my kids stay in the gym and they know I'm not playing. But they know I have the best interest for them. And I said, if you're losing minutes, go home and work on your game. Call me. I don't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's go get up shots.
That's what's up.
So I
when I was younger, it wasn't going. That was like, yo, you gotta go, kid. I've seen kids get cut and cry home. Like me and my cousin be standing. Me and my cousin Toronto play everywhere. He got sent home. Like, yo, see you later.
Yeah.
Man, I got cut a couple times with my cousin because he's nice.
Yeah.
So he be looking at me, yo, Chris, you gotta go home. that hurts. I go home crying.
You want to cut those than me.
Yo, kid, listen, go home, work it out, maybe next year. Nah,
Absolutely.
Go play golf. Oh, that's messed up. So yeah, man. So basically, also what I wanted to get into, and this was something that me and Uncle was talking about earlier. You could bring that one up.
Yeah. So how? So how do the kids get there? Like, how do you first know to go there and go pay attention to these kids? Like, is there other people hitting you up saying, "Oh, we got a prodigy over here. Come check this out."
Yo, man, you definitely just building with people. So we have 2 7th grade Expressions team. We have Expressions South, 13 and under, which is me.
Okay.
And we have Expressions North. Same as 14 and under. We have Expressions South and Expressions North. I do the North teams. I coach both of them. So I got to go this Saturday back to back games of coaching and get them in the hotels and everything like that. But, man, you just building. Some of the kids been in the program before I came, and some of them I met just building with people. You know what I'm saying? And they see how good we are. So it's like one kid might not get time. He might leave. One kid might come in where you got to give him time. And, you know, I try to bring about 10 kids or 9, a good number, because you're playing 5 games in a day and a half. So the kids are burnt out and everything, and they're tired. But as far as we have different satellites on where we work out. Like today, we're in Newport. Tomorrow we'll be in Providence. Kids are doing workouts in Springfield. Kids got a workout group. They just work out with the North team because we're all the same people. They'll work out in Boston. Some kids will work out in New York. Jeez. So it's like that. One of the kids I'm bringing down, he's top 50, 7th grade in the country. So, you know, you just network, and the kids get on Instagram and they broadcast more than you.
Yeah.
I get mixtapes out on the kids. I make sure that I know all the mixtape guys because that's all the kids want is mixtapes. A quick verb of what they like. Quick excerpt of like what they like, what they want to see, the jelly and all that, the gear, the Nike stuff, and it attracts all other kids. Next thing you know, you got kids hitting you up.
Thousands of them.
You know me, I ain't got Instagram or Twitter or none of that. I just got Facebook. So the old parents will find me, hit me up, and you know, I figure a way to get on the bus. A lot of New Yorkers, they take the bus. He should know.
Facts. Oh my God.
Train, they take the bus or train, get them up here, and you know, get them a hotel. They up here for the weekend with us.
Yeah, and it's not even that far for them to do that because you gotta hop on a Peter Pan, anything to get
It's
over.
a 5-hour drive though.
from New York
On a Peter Pan.
On a
5 hours in traffic.
In traffic. I would say because that's why I catch the early morning bus.
They ain't leaving early.
Oh man, that bus is a long ride for real. Yeah. But I think that's good though that they get to travel, they get to see something different, and that always, especially for kids that come from big cities such as myself that get to come over here and see something totally different. You're by the water, you're over here by these mansions. You get to see that it's not just the craziness that's going on in the city. So I think that's an amazing experience. I was someone who had the chance to do that too. So I think that if someone didn't come and say, hey, Chris, come over here and check this out, I wouldn't have known that other side of the world or whatever case. I'd still be in New York like this is because a lot of people in New York is just
in New York.
Yeah, that's it. And New York is in the world in itself. So now you're already used to that type of world. Once you come outside of it, you're like, yo, there's trees and mountains and water and clean water.
It's
this is amazing.
It's different because sometimes they gotta come.
Smog?
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they gotta come out and like tomorrow, I got a kid I gotta go get from Bridgeport. He's 8th grade already, windmilling and everything. So we gotta get him a whole. Yeah.
These kids are a whole new breed, yo. They're a whole
Trey had
new breed.
hops. Trey had hops. I remember that. I couldn't jump over a phone book. I could just play.
Oh, Cameron.
Trey had hops.
Talk to me.
Line.
He could.
You can play a little basketball?
Yeah, he could.
I could rebound. That was it.
At a high level. I wish I had him right now for the 13 and under. Leave him up.
Oh, so we know where your kid's going. Right to basketball.
Hopefully. But you know, you got to bring them out here on a Friday, and then I got a couple kids that live out here. They'll go stay with them, and you know, it's a lot of work, man. A lot of the kids are coming with no money. You got to make sure they eating.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to remember
They
they
gotta be
only
sponsored.
13.
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta make sure they still showering and everything. Because after the games, they just want to go in the pool. You gotta make sure they showering. We take their phones away by 10 o'clock. Make sure they're in bed. Make sure they rested. I mean, it's like kind of like the NBA. If we playing teams this weekend that we know we're gonna blow out, we'll sit in the zone and we won't press to save their legs. Oh, you tired? Come out. Like, so it's more so of a business. I mean, you got 13, 12, 13, all the way up to 17-year-old kids playing 100 games in the summer of AAU. AAU has surpassed middle school, high school. AAU is in. That's where everybody wants to go. That's where the scouts are going.
I didn't know
And
they
kids are
played
getting
that much though.
Yeah, kids are getting rated from the 3rd grade.
Wow.
Rankings mean a lot to these kids, and it's about getting these kids anything they need. And as you get higher and higher, you got it, supply and demand.
So as you're going to these games and you're looking for these kids, I'm imagining that there are NBA scouts there also.
16s and 17s, yes. It's they got runners, which is like people that represent NBA scouts that, because the NBA scouts can't just be there with all the NCAA rules.
Okay.
So there's a live period when the college coaches can come, but they just can't just be there. So that though, if I'm cool with you and you're the NBA agent, yo, go holler at them real quick because you can get in. I can't.
Right.
So let me see.
No, listen, I need you, kid, from a man over here. Yeah.
That's all it is, man. It's just networking and just building. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when these New York kids, when a kid from New York, Cisco, comes out this weekend, like last week he came with us, we got to show. We got to win. Like I told his dad at the end of the tournament, it's a great weekend. We won. We can go 3-1, 4-1, 5-1 in the weekend. We lose that one game. After you get out of pool play and you lose that one game and we don't win, that's not a happy weekend for us.
That's true.
It ain't a happy weekend for me.
Yeah.
But you got to also remember they're only 13. So when they get in the car, they really don't care. But to me, I got to answer to my uncle. I got to answer that phone. What's going on? Like, we just won back-to-back weekends, so now the gear coming in. So, like, I'm going to tell you guys, the biggest thing this weekend, you guys got everything. You got to want more of it. It's hard to show 13-year-old kids that. Because us as adults, you can give me Nikes, I'm good.
Facts.
How hard do you push them in practice?
Very hard, but at the same time, you gotta remember they're working out a lot. Like tomorrow, we'll have a 45-minute practice. Just get shots up. Like you gotta remember they're playing 5 games. So I definitely push them. I get on them very much so. If they could take me, they could take anybody else because I'm crazy. No, but.
Oh, so you're that coach in the gym that's yelling, screaming, smacking kids upside there. Let's get it together. Come on, mean face. And they'll be mad at you now, but they'll understand. Like,
Yeah, like they were in a group chat. I got.
Noose.
I'm not as
Newsom?
bad. Noose is my
Newsom?
man. I'm not a. I'm
Newsom?
He's a head coach out here. He's my man, and I learned a lot from him. But come on, man. You know, me and him are different. Well, I am to that level, but I'm not in some areas. Maybe he in certain areas higher. Maybe I am, but you know, he's been doing it for a long time, so I ain't even close to that level. But you know,
Do you have any good Newsome stories for us, real quick?
I got hit over the head with a crutch. I had a helmet on. I had a helmet on. Everybody remembers that. But he knew I could take it. Like, I ain't worried, but let's just get this over with. Do what you gotta do.
So you just took it? That was it?
Yeah, I had a helmet on. A football helmet on.
Oh, okay, guys.
Yeah, a crutch. Whatever. Let's get this. That's gonna prove your point. And it's not like that.
So y'all fought or like y'all was on?
Nah, he was my coach, and he came in.
Wait, your coach hit you?
A lot of people ain't mess with Newsome. Let's just say that.
Not Newsome. That's the principal and the behavior. That's
Yes.
the element.
Yeah, it's my
He
man.
hit you? Yo, Newsome.
Nah, he did the
My
right
son's
thing.
in that school. My son's in that school.
Nah, we was in the locker room. It was a football game. Nah, we was in the locker room.
real quick.
Nah, he's cool though. Shout out to Newsome. Shout out to
We was in the locker
Mr.
room. It was a
Newsome.
football game. He knew he could do that, and wasn't bugged about it. Like my family was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. It's just
How old were you?
I was 18 years old.
Oh, all right. You can take a crush. That's not a problem. I
can take a crush.
Look
That's
at
what
me
I'm
like, what? Nah.
I was 18 years old, but I ain't hitting none of my young boys with no crutches. I ain't.
Right. Yeah. Thank
But
you.
I definitely yoke them up. I definitely give them a tap to the chest, but they know I care. A lot before Nike, what Nike does, they back you when you're winning. You got to prove that you can win.
Right.
So before we get all this free gear, I had to get 7 pairs of Nike sneakers. Go buy them. That's $700. To appease these kids, yeah. Get backpacks, get whatever they need. Get them mixtapes. And mixtapes ain't free. So, I'm coming out of my pocket, which I don't care because I'm trying to help the kids, and it's something that I love to do. And by them winning, you get in front of college coaches if you want to get to the higher level. Obviously, I'm with the younger kids. When you want to get 17s, my uncle reimburses everything. Is he get you free flights to Vegas, everything paid for in front of college coaches, meeting everybody, Nipsey. You networking. I'm talking to Nipsey Hussle for 50 minutes. Just about personal growth and just, not forgetting where you're coming from and just learning from you. You can't put a price on that. You can always make it out. You can't put a price on being next to him. And
Very true.
He's
deep too.
He's
deep.
deep in the streets.
Yeah.
So a lot of y'all around here, I wouldn't go to LAX with that. I wouldn't go to LA with all that, baby.
I've seen him
he's
talk
different.
I've seen him talk like street stuff and like real like knowledge, like some Africa stuff. I'm like, yo, he's another like Snoop. I was like, yo,
he's
snap.
different.
Yeah,
He's different
You could
dude.
tell, I could tell from looking at like listening to his music and interviews and stuff. I didn't get to meet him, working on that culture.
But it's cool, man. And then that's a way of me selling myself to the parents. I say, done deal. I got the kid. I got him. Another thing is when Nike gives you all the kid, you got him.
Yeah.
The parents need one, you got him. But you just got to know there's levels to this.
Right.
And I just try to help as many kids as I can. It ain't about me. It's about the kids. But what you got to do is when you get calls to go different places, you got to go to those places. So now you have a pedigree. You got a Fortune 500 company, like I said before, like Nike backing you. It's easy to go in front of a parent and explain yourself. It's easy because Nike paying for it.
Right. And it's Nike. It's Nike. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I got
so,
Nike backing me. Like, if there's anybody you want backing me, it's Nike.
So it's definitely, man. It's all about the kids, but you got to upgrade. You got to get better. You got to get better.
And I think the kids will develop good anyway, just under you and the way you think. They're gonna have something.
Hopefully.
There, you know what I mean? Unless they just hard headed. I can't see.
Nah, they ain't. They're good. They're good kids. They know, man.
No, I mean not just developing basketball, but just in general. Like you're gonna put something, plant a seed in that child head, regardless. So it may not work in basketball, but whatever words that you're giving them, you know what? My coach used to tell me that even though I couldn't do this, I could do this. So I'm gonna be able to be good in this as long as I apply these rules. Because it don't seem like the rules that you're giving them isn't just applying for basketball, like you said, it's applying for life. So you're gonna be able to go outside and say, you know what, he prepared me for something. So that's always a good thing and change, especially over here, because I don't see a lot of people trying to make them. Like you said, a lot of people about them and stuff like that. So I think that's
I think it's good, man. Like I a little bit more about me. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to make it about me. I'm just saying. I work at Thompson Middle School. I work in the behavioral room, and I went to Thompson Middle School. So I'm back in my community. A lot of the kids' parents I went to school with now, it's coming up to that time, and I'm one of the younger ones. So I can definitely relate to them, and I like coming to school and. You good today? I'm in the behavioral room. So I'm in the worst room there is in Thompson. You good today? Give them a bag. Like today, gave them bags, gave them socks, gave them Nike stuff. You get extra things, so you get to give them back to the kids because they see me go on these trips. They see me when I come back. You got that picture with Nipsey Hussle, Mr. Joe, or Miss Saunders. You got that picture with this one. You do the, you know what I'm saying? It's good because they know you, so they feel like they met him.
Right.
So
That's all
it's
you
not
can do.
only, and you know, you give them certain stuff, and they earn it, and they know once they know, all right, I'm gonna act well because I want this expression sweatsuit. I'm gonna act well because I want these socks or sneakers. It doesn't matter. So once you give it to them, you can do this the whole time. It's just your mentality,
Right.
how you gonna think, and that's the same thing I try to tell my kids with basketball. Like, you gotta use what I'm teaching you for life lessons. We down 3, what you gonna do? Or we got a late game at 10 o'clock at night, what you gonna do? Like, there ain't no excuse. You're either gonna win or you're not gonna win.
Right.
So there ain't no excuse really in life. You're either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. There ain't no in between. So that's why I try to tell my boys and just to have fun, man. Like, it's fun. Like, be emotional, be into it. Don't be too emotional, but you know, just keep on winning, God willing. Like, you can't take that for granted, nothing. So
See that your words is working with your track record from when you to now. You know, everybody's just like, yo, you guys are winning. This is from what I hear since I heard about you. They won this, and then they won this. He's winning this, and then E comes. He's like, yo, when he was a kid, and Trey, when he was younger, yo, he beat everybody too. I'm like, all right, so this guy's a winner.
yeah.
We definitely appreciate you coming. I want to see. Like I said, I'm gonna have my son coming to you soon. Trust me.
There ain't gonna be no crutches now.
No. I mean, look, I'm an old school parent, so you know. If you got
but there ain't gotta be no crutches.
Nah, you give him a crush though. It's all right. Nah, but you know, I'm gonna be invested with that. You know what I'm saying? That's one definite thing.
So you seem like you're good at what you do. I mean, have you ever got any offers to like take it anywhere further, like beyond the kids?
Syracuse coach Boeheim, because I travel. My uncle coaches the 17U and he's with the 16U. He started the whole organization, but he's with the older kids. He's gonna have me travel with them. We're going to South Carolina, Las Vegas, Nike Top 100 camp in St. Louis, in LA, and we're going to Springfield. We go to Springfield a lot. I'll be there this weekend, but we'll be there all in the month of July. We got to travel, so we're gonna be all over. It's gonna be just a rat race all over the place. So, talked to a lot of Nike reps. They cool. Met Westbrook last week at the EYBL on the circuit.
This guy was just sitting there. He was just sitting there.
I just met Westbrook last week.
I'm gonna keep going.
How was that?
It was cool.
Cool.
A killer be kill attitude, which I love. I met Nipsey Hussle. I bet Slow Bucks.
I saw that sort of picture.
Yep, Slow Bucks. Jay-Z was there. I'm missing Tim Thomas. Used to play in the NBA. DeMar DeRozan.
From Suns?
Yep, used to play for the Suns.
Hey.
You gotta call New York too. New York Knicks, baby.
Yeah, I'm missing. Chris Paul was there.
Okay.
Oh man.
Little Fizz was there watching his nephew and the girl that he's with on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Little Fizz from B2K.
Throwback.
Saw the Kardashians.
Damn.
I see them on a regular basis. Like when I go out to LA, you see them all around.
That's their backyard.
Penny Hardaway, he has a team. Victor Oladipo's people, you see them all. Not trying to be funny, I see them all the time. So it's
It's regular, yeah.
It's whatever.
It ain't
I'm trying to compete, and they all have teams. If they don't have the team, their people got the team. So we competing with them. So I ain't trying to be your friend. So.
It ain't regular for me. You taking me with you next time. We out. I'm taking y'all coming with me. We going. We going to meet the team, B.
Carmelo Anthony, my kids, his son plays 5th grade. My kids are obviously 7th grade, but we see them. So it's we out to eat, man. We go on them trips. Shit ain't sweet.
You got kids? Do you have children of your own that play basketball or that are into sports?
My daughter is 9, and my other youngest daughter is 3. I have 2 daughters. My youngest, I feel, is gonna be the killer. My oldest don't want no part of it. She's just like, whatever.
Just like that? Nah, I'm a girl. Leave me alone.
Whatever. But she knows when we go to cheerleading, you better be singing them songs. So I'm gonna go over there. I have done it before, and you ain't gonna waste my time. You're gonna put the full effort into it. But I don't really want any boys. Because I already know what I'm going to do to them. So my daughters is like, they don't want to play, you don't want to play, but if you're going to do it, it's going to be different.
I'm training my son heavy. You going to him now. Everything done changed in life.
There we go.
Send him straight to Joe.
There you go,
baby.
Send him. Hell yeah.
See my son in about 16 y'all. 16 years, y'all. Trust me. You sending yours too?
Yeah, both of them.
We out. We got the light skin and the dark skin coming, baby. Watch out.
Absolutely.
So so definitely so as far as this is something that you're gonna be doing, you plan as far as like the rest of your life, like you plan
man, I like working with the youth, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people get in this business, AAU is about 2 reasons. One, you want to make money off the kids, or you want to not making money off the kids, but you want to make money yourself, but two, you want to take it to a high level.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong, and I don't disagree with people that, you know, want to go in that avenue. You know, because everybody want to make their money. You want to make their money. I mean, you got to make money to live. But you know, me in my department, I just want to help kids. I just want to help them get Division I scholarships. Not everybody's gonna be a pro, or you can play overseas, and just try to help them, man, and better them, man. That's the biggest thing, is just helping the youth.
Yeah, that's true. I think that was something that would be great out here, is for them to get like programs, something built out here with the kids. And I'm sure you guys would agree with the same thing, you know what I mean? Because that is definitely lacking here. So to see what this guy is doing is amazing, man. I love what you're doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. I support it 100%.
These guys threw it at me like, yo, yeah, he's the one. I'm like, oh, snap. All right, let's do it right now. Come on. Let's go. So definitely, I know Unc had do you have another question, anything else?
Keep them going.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody, because look, this was like in 30 minutes this happened, so there ain't no questions.
He didn't have a lot.
My man J-Mo.
He grew up with me.
Yeah,
so
And this is the guy that's
keep
expected
him
to take the lead anyway.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
What's your most memorable moment as a player?
He's going back. I knew he was gonna.
Now we talking. Can
Enough
we get
about
somewhere?
me. Enough
Can we
about
get
me.
somewhere?
They got secrets, people.
Hold on, you might know
They
something
got
about him.
secrets.
That's the point of
That's
this.
my
Tell
man's
me.
right there. That's my man.
How many times he got crossed on the
yeah.
court?
On the court, home field advantage in Rogers High School. What's your most memorable moment as a player on the court?
Where's your triple-double, baby? That double-double. 30 points?
It don't gotta be about you.
Just playing with my boys, playing with his cousin DeWitt, playing with Mason Choice. So, yeah, it was cool. It was just competitive standpoint. I like feeling I have the power. I like feeling like people were scared of me when they played, and I can definitely see that. Once, if I look you in your eye and you looking down, you don't want to play no more. I already got you. I look at my kids like, I already got you. Like, even if I'm talking to somebody, you could tell different things as a competitor. Obviously, I'm not doing that. People, like, I'm walking down the street and that's it.
So I'm grilling.
But I just like that. I just like that. Just feeling power and, you know, just feeling like I got you. That's the biggest thing. So, other than that, I'm sorry. Those are one of my kids I work out, but.
What's the most you ever scored in a game?
That's it.
What's the most you ever scored in a game? I like stats. I like numbers.
My whole life?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, what's the highest score?
60 in a Boys and Girls Club league.
Nice.
And I was like 9 and 10. Again, we didn't have nobody else. I was missing my cousin Colin Anto, his main man.
Yeah.
And yo,
shout out, cuz. You know
and,
what I mean?
So I dropped 60 at 10, baby. What you doing?
yeah. It was like 9 or 10. In high school, I dropped like 22. I was all division. I had a lot of people around me, so we definitely shared the ball. All division, all state in football, so it was cool, man.
That's what's up. And you play football. That's
Yeah, I was better in football.
That's what I was going to ask you. So, like, which was one that you prefer to rather do or coach? Well, you're coaching basketball, obviously not. Would you ever?
I coach football too.
Oh, snap!
I coach
See?
Rogers football
man.
for assistant on varsity and the defensive coordinator on JV. So
Nice. That's you blew me away with that one.
I work at the Boys and Girls Club too, and
Jeez.
I'm in the
You
gym.
sleep? Or?
I was. Yeah, eyes is closed right now. I was
Thompson,
like,
no, it's cool. It's definitely cool. So.
That's what's up, man. I definitely.
Shout out to his resume.
Yeah,
Shout out to his resume.
because this guy is doing great things, especially for kids. Out in this town, I think anywhere right now it's hard for kids to do, like I said, a lot because they don't got much out there. So even for you to do that and even invest in other children, that's not even just about the basketball. Like you invest in children that don't even have the skills, to say that you can do this, you can do that. Come on, believe in yourself, until you're out of here.
Yeah, but it's funny you say that, man. Like what I'm trying to do is get my kids into prep schools. If they can't go to prep school, go to a good high school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just trying to, as much as I gotta pass them on, but pass them to people like a good guy, a friend of mine, Dwayne Pena. He just got the head job at St. George's, so try to get them a good education. And we go on visits there. St. George's right in Middletown, Rhode Island, so it's right in the back of my woods, and right in the neck of my woods. I'm sorry, and we can just build from there and just bring them to good prep schools, high schools. They can reclassify, get their body stronger. So man, I'm with them for a long time, and like I said, when Nike's backing you, they definitely want Division I athletes or pros.
Facts.
So or Division II, you're a scholarship, but you gotta keep building it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nike backing you. That's
that's a big thing.
Yeah, it still blows me away.
Power.
Like, yo, I want Nike to back me. I need that. Question.
Power plays.
Question. Who's gonna win the championship? NBA.
Come on, man.
We already. It's by the time this come out. By the time this come out,
He knows I'm a LeBron fan.
There we go.
He knows
My
what's
God.
going on.
Thank
story
you.
real
The
quick.
greatest all-around player.
He
ever.
called it first. I wasn't there to witness it, but my cousin Brian DeWitt, shout out Brian, you know what I'm saying? He used to say this all the time. In like 8th grade, I guess you had a notebook with him on it, on the front of it or whatever. And you were saying like, this guy is the next best thing, he's the next Michael Jordan.
Oh,
He ain't no
And
Mike.
it leads up to this question, that's my point. Is LeBron James better than Michael Jordan?
Mentality wise, Mike's gonna win that.
Mike's a killer, man.
Mike's a killer, man.
All right, y'all got that. Mike's
That's what separates it. Athletically,
my boy was
strength,
just saying it
quickness.
last night. He said Jordan made people walk off the court and cry. Karl Malone, Barkley. He was just naming them last night. He was like, LeBron walked off the court and cried. I was like, damn, he's right. That's my guy, though. I don't care, man. Cleveland, but it's true. He definitely. I'm still Cleveland in 6. We got this, baby.
That's what I'm agreeing. Cleveland in 6.
Even I love KD
Cleveland,
too.
I was saying Cleveland.
But Matt from work, you heard it from this guy. LeBron will never be Jordan.
Hold up.
You heard it.
Cleveland and Golden State.
Man,
Unc just be sitting in the corner. I need people to put comments, and I want you to say, Unc, talk up. Unc, say what's up.
Listen, you need to understand this, right? Because every once in a while I post a picture, and under it I say Mr. Light Skin. So, if you asking me that question, who do you think I'm going?
Oh my God! For the freaking
Golden State, baby.
You're bugging, man.
Team Light
too much of them.
Why? We're gonna put mad defense on that. We got that, B. I ain't even going to. We're
It
gonna
leads me
destroy
up to this question.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Kyrie
battle of the Giants.
Kyrie.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Man.
Kyrie or Curry.
Absolutely.
Why?
We gotta have Joe break that down. You know we do.
You know it's man.
The scout.
Yo, man, like you can go either way with that. Curry's a bad dude, yo, but I don't
He's
know,
a
man.
bad man.
He makes. Hey, they both make it look easy. I just like Kyrie, man. Like his ball handling and his strength and how he can finish people in the lane, awkward floaters off the left and the right foot. It's just he's different.
A beast, man.
He ain't even a beast. He's different. So you know, it's gonna be a series though. They got KD. I don't like KD. You ain't gonna just whoop my ass a couple times and I just go join you. Nah,
I was an OKC fan.
You just gonna have to just. You ain't good enough to win.
Yeah, I'm an OKC fan. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, and then when he left, obviously I dropped that because he broke my heart. But they could have beat them this year. They could have beat them last year too. That was a corny move, KD. I hope you see this. That was corny. I'm upset and shit. Yeah, 3-1.
Stay with OKC.
I think he's gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Westbrook might get $200 million.
But he wants to win, don't you think? Like,
I think he's gonna leave.
I think he has the competitive edge to where he stays there. Like it's not satisfying to him unless he gets it there.
I don't think it's competitive.
Go. Yeah, I don't think it's satisfying to him unless he gets it there. I don't think he's leaving OKC for nothing.
I don't think it's not competitive. Well, he's competitive, but he got a chip on his shoulder, and that chip you cannot you left me here, and they think I'm not gonna get. I can't
He had a chip
leave.
before that, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that chip on the shoulder is gonna keep him there, but I want him to leave or I want him to get traded. I want him to go somewhere else, get that championship. Then he can take that chip over there, that chip on his shoulder over there, and destroy. But
I don't think he will
get some
leave.
help.
I don't think he does leave. I don't think he will.
If he
What
don't,
do you think, Joe?
I don't know. Maybe he goes to LA. It's always nice to go to LA.
Oh, yeah, that.
He's
I'm
going
about
back
that.
home, so like I said, Westbrook, he's different. Different dude to talk to, I'll tell you
Mess
that.
me up with that LA stuff. I don't want to see that.
Gotta get out there.
Definitely. Well, we appreciate having you. Appreciate you coming through.
It's all good.
And
You already know.
once again, I want to say shout out to our
Appreciate it.
sponsors.
You know what I'm saying?
Ashik Music.
It's all good.
Shout out to Joe for coming through.
Yeah.
Shout
out that X, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell all the kids, they rep it. You know, I brought some gear for the kids. All the kids rep it. Shout out that X, like I tell them. Hopefully we going to try to be number one in the country and
Number one, baby.
just get more kids, man. That's all. So if NYC, I got kids in New York City.
I was just about to.
So you got
I was getting ready to get it.
I can get kids up here from New York City.
Real quick though, let them know how they can reach out to you in case
My man, because I was going to be like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, you can see me around the town in Newport. I'm on Facebook, Joseph Saunders. Ain't no extravagant name. I'm not on Twitter. I need to be broadcasting myself a lot more, but I try not to make it about myself. So, any of your parents, everybody should know me. I hope around here. I don't know if everybody knows me. I hope so. But Joseph Saunders on Facebook, and I'm in the gym at the Boys and Girls Club every day.
There we go.
So,
I'll definitely be
Still in
promoting
that
you.
same spot, man.
Same spot, working kids out, torturing my nephew. So, he can't take it, but
Coming down here to work on his gut.
there you go, yo. I training kids. I train about 16 kids. I train a pro, Andrew Travis. Shout out you. Hope you make it to the league. We just waiting for him. He's about to get hopefully work out for a couple teams, maybe the Pacers or the Celtics. He's from
Wow.
Portsmouth, so I'm working him out. Hopefully he makes it to the league. If not, he can play overseas, make good money for a long time. So we'll see.
Nice.
That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. We'll be about to wrap it up real quick. Shout out to Ashik Music. Episode 3, my man.
Big Unk.
Rose gold.
Joe Ski, if you don't know.
Newport, we wrapping it up. Episode 3. Holla at me.
Ashik Music.